Hey Brett, Philip coming at you here with my Etch a Sketch reflections video here. So the first thing we gotta look at obviously is what is a reflection. So a reflection is where you take a point or a shape and you move it across. You're given mirror line perpendicularly um, equidistance to the distance between the line and your initial point here. So for example, the distance d here, and then we have our mirror line in between our initial point, distance of d, mirror line, then we move it our distance of d again to get our point prime. So that's just kind of an example of that. So now that we have that basis down, let's kind of dive into it here. So we'll start off with our first points. We'll say we have 0, 0 here, so just, our normal point here, and then 0, 5, we'll say, and then we have a reflection line of y equals 2x. Okay, so now we got to move our mirror line. We got to move, excuse me, we got to move our points here across the mirror line perpendicularly. So we have to find that perpendicular line first of all, so that we can move it across correctly and find the right coordinates here. So we want to move, we find using our geometry by getting the reverse opposite reciprocal, y equals negative 1/2 x plus 5. So that's going to give us our opposite reciprocal of the mirror line, which is that perpendicular line running across. So then using that perpendicular line, we find that, okay, so that means going down 1 and over 2. Hey, what do you know? That intersects perfectly at the point 2, 4 on our mirror line. So we know that this is running perfectly perpendicular across our mirror line here. And then so then we have to still move it that same distance in between. So we have a distance of d here, which was down 1 over 2, which is 3, a distance of 3. So that means we have to do the exact same thing again. So we're going to move it down 1 over 2 for a distance of 3, which brings us to the point 4, 3. All right, so kind of going back to our first point here, we had in between our point 0, 0 and 0, 5, we had a initial distance of 5. But now when we look at our new prime point and then our original point here, our distance now is increased to 7 because we have to go now we have to go down 3 and over 4, which is a distance of 7 in Etch-a-Sketch. So our final distance is 7 and not 5. So that proves that our Etch-a-Sketch reflections are not always isometries because the distance is not always preserved. Thanks, Brett. Have a great summer.